اسمالوخن كالفن أطلوخن أغيقارة الله نتهيفن قدشنا Please remain standing for the duration of the national anthem of the United States, the Assyrian anthem, Psalm Chubacha, and the anthem of the Assyrian Church of the East, Atatiti, sang by Alexia Kanda.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? صنمت شباخا صورتت صلواتا رشمت خديوتا آتيوت مخبتي آتن خببتا بمرمت خيروتا بماي ونبرو يخنانا طوا من كل غني من كل رخي المبخى قديشة دوخن كل دتلي كمت إيوان خيا خبتنت لشلايا بيشت مورمتا بيشت قودشتا خطلاني تخبرختا العالم شبختا مجخن يا خاني مجخن يا خاني آتت بيت نهرين آتر قدشتا آتت بيت نهرين آتر قدشتا عتاد إيتي هيويت خي وهيمانوتي برسلوني شاخواتي بخقر شماخ دانت موتي برسلوني شاخواتي بخقر شماخ دانت موتي رمزات غيتا ينقود اشتا هيمنتا بإيدن سوبيتا دوخلون خيه صعدت غيتا هل أبد بشت مورمتا دوخلون خيه صعدت غيتا هل أبد بشت مورمتا شلخش كازرق لبارا دانات رملا تشرارا مريا ويلي قاتو مارا بترب ربام دارن دارا مريا ويلي قاتو مارا بترب ربام دارن دارا.
His Holiness Margi Vargas III, Patriarch, His Grace Marpos Benjamin, Bishop of the Eastern Diocese of the United States, His Grace Mar Emanuel Yosef, Bishop, Baruch Mar. And our guest of honor, the Mayor of Skokie, Ann Tennis, Babawate Kahne, Mqalsa Shimshane, Askulai Mukhubbe, Shlamat Mara Nam Kullokhon. I'll briefly give an opening statement in Assyrian, which will be translated by my co-presenter, Mike Bibma. شانوتن اتي كلوخون الآها زوياخت رختت قريانا وشقلتت قرطيسا من مدرشة الليتا هانودين هاي سكول وبيت صوبة ين كولج. آها شيت طلاتي خايلة قائتت منخت آتوراي بمدينة شيكاغو مريوزة لآها زوياخة. آها شوريت إلى بيتخسد على مرض خروي آية من بسبب إتوالي نيشا وخبة مسيتة البانا يعلي موتة إيتن قدشتا وأمتنا توريتا بس ما كانت كلهم انطيلوهم لها يوما بكل خانوخن قشيا وسنتت بيتي وتديوخن مصيلوخن مكمليتنا وجبوتوخن أخ أسكولاي خادوتا جورتا لقا كلن إيمن خازق بنوني وبناتت إيتن قدشتا وأمتن آتوريتا مزيودة يلباني ومبلوخة آها يلبانا يطرانت إيتن قدشتا وأمتن آتوريتا إيتن هيوي قبر إديوم يوما بتخازخوخن مبلوخة أن ديلاياتي دي تنقنيو من يلبانوخن يو سيعاتي بريشة يو إيتن قدشتا وأمتن آتوريتا.
We'd like to welcome you all to the 31st Assyrian graduation ceremony presented by the Assyrian Church of the East Diocese of the Eastern United States. This ceremony was started 31 years ago by the late Mardinche IV, whose vision and love for education served as an inspiration for the youth of the Assyrian community to continue to pursue higher education in hopes of using this education for the betterment of the Assyrian community. We'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate all the high school and college graduates that are here today. Through your hard work and the support of your incredible families that are here with us today, you were able to fulfill the goals you set for yourself many years ago. It brings us great joy to see the youth of the Assyrian community and church using their education to serve the community in various different ways, and we hope that today is the beginning of that journey. It is now my pleasure to welcome a very special guest who is here with us today. We are honored to have the Mayor of Skokie, Ann Tennis, who has graciously joined us to share a few words with our graduates. Please join me in welcoming Mayor Tennis to the podium.
Thank you for the kind invitation to be with all of you tonight at this celebration. I appreciate the kind introduction. Congratulations to all of the graduates. Would you raise your hand so I know where you are? Oh, whoa, there's a lot of you. How exciting. You worked hard, you faced challenges. You probably had to get creative a time or two. but you persevered and you made it across the finish line. Congratulations as well to your families. It truly takes a family and a community to help guide our young ones onto their life path. You drove them places, you made sure they had nourishing foods, or maybe you gave them the car keys instead of driving them. You got them out of bed, maybe helped with homework. The list goes on. You're gathering here this afternoon for the 31st consecutive year is a testament to your commitment to supporting and nurturing young people by recognizing and celebrating their achievements. As Skokie's new mayor, I've quickly learned that my favorite thing to do is to meet with students. In just 2 short months, I've met with hundreds of young people, ranging from kindergartners to high schoolers and now some college graduates. The young people always ask me the most challenging questions, which I welcome. Please keep asking those hard questions. At a recent gathering with 4th graders at one of Skokie's schools, the students asked me a number of questions. One of them, what can 4th graders do to help Skokie? Stopped me in my tracks. I want to share with you my answer, as even though when I said it, it was geared to 4th graders, I believe the message holds true to students of all ages, and I've added a bit for today's celebration. Number 1, help your families recycle. Caring for and being good stewards of our environment is something your generation has become good at. Hold the rest of us accountable. Make a difference where you can. Small actions do add up. Number 2, don't litter. Okay, let's be honest. Little kids are probably a little better at that than young people and adults. My first job in local government, nearly 40 years ago, focused on solving the problem of litter in a nearby suburb. Litter breeds. Please do your part. Be kind. Number 3. Several years ago, the Skokie Police Department adopted a campaign called Be the Difference, and I challenge each one of you to be the difference in someone's life. Start by being kind. Even the smallest act of kindness can change the trajectory of someone's day or even their life. Be that person who knows how to keep a secret, who always offers a smile and a kind word. I've long believed that the true marker of an individual's character is how they treat people that they don't have to be nice to. Yes, we're all expected to be nice to our teachers, our parents, our grandparents, our bosses, our mayor. But how about the janitor at your school or in your building where you live? The student in your class who doesn't seem to have any friends? The hard-working person at the store who handles your order? The older person walking by who moves slowly and might be lonely? Offer them a kind word and a smile. Thank you. See their humanity just because. It will brighten their day, and trust me, it will lift your heart too. Number 4, find ways to be a helper. Pitch in, show up. That's long been one of my life's mottos. The world is run by those who show up. Show up, not just to do that, show up, but to make a difference, to listen, to understand. Do your best to learn to be a good listener. This will help you immensely in life. Number 5, study hard. so that you can accomplish your dreams. And for those of you who are completely done with your school path, work hard so that you can come back and contribute to your community, both the Assyrian community and the larger community. Know that life will throw you curveballs. There will be unexpected challenges. So work to cultivate a balanced, resilient perspective. You will make mistakes. We all do. Such is the plight of being human. Learn from those mistakes and know that those moments provide the best opportunity to build character and grow as a person. Forgive yourself. Learn the lesson and move on, and offer others the same grace when they make mistakes. As a parent, and now a grandparent, I have a few broken record sayings that often met with eye rolls and groans from my children. Since I have the microphone, I'm going to share one of them with you. I won't be offended if you roll your eyes or groan. Here it is. Don't borrow trouble. This is my version of a Bible verse that my own father used to quote to me even until I was into adulthood, when I was worrying about something that hadn't happened, but I was worried was going to happen. Here's the Bible verse. Sufficient to the day is the evil thereof. What this means, try not to worry about life's what-ifs. As much of what we worry about never happens. If something does happen, though, one of those worries does evidence. Trust your instincts. Listen to your inner voice. And know and trust that you'll find the strength and the wisdom that you need in that moment. Reach out for help if you need to. But again, don't borrow trouble. When I called my now 30-year-old, almost 30-year-old daughter today to tell her I was speaking to all of you, and I asked her what she remembered about my sayings, of course she remembered me saying, don't borrow trouble. But she also mentioned one that her dad, my husband, said to her over and over as she grew. Now, she doesn't groan or roll her eyes when he says it, or when she reflects on it. She told me today that she thinks of it often as she's navigating the challenges of life. Here it is. Be good. Be kind. Be great. In closing, I would like to say to all of you, repeat for you, a prayer, a blessing, that I say silently in my heart every day for my 2 children and my 2 grandchildren. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be safe. May you be joyful, and may your heart be at peace. Again, my sincere congratulations to all of you and your families. This is a proud occasion, and the best of life awaits you with hard work, continued perseverance, and being good, being kind, being great. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, Emeritus, for your kind words. Now I am pleased to invite Shamasha Peter Ezra to the stage to introduce the 2025 His Holiness Marawa III Scholarship recipients.
His Holiness, Your Graces, Reverend Fathers, Mayor-Tenants, dear graduates, friends and families of the graduates, good evening to you all. It's both an honor and a privilege to speak with you today about something deeply meaningful to our community, the His Holiness Marawa III Scholarship Fund. The fund was born out of both inspiration and admiration. Inspiration from the remarkable life and leadership of His Holiness III, and admiration for his unwavering commitment to education, youth, and service. As a young man, His Holiness was not only active in his parish youth group right here in Chicago, but also pursued higher education at multiple universities, locally and abroad. Education was not just a personal goal for him, it was a vision for the entirety of the Church. When he was first consecrated as the first American-born Catholicos Patriarch of the Church in 2021, His Holiness made it one of his first points to visit with youth groups across the country, sharing a message of unity, faith, and the power of knowledge. It was during his first official visit to Chicago and here at the Syrian Community Center in Skokie that the youth decided not to gift His Holiness with a tangible gift, but rather to start a scholarship fund in his honor and his name. So that gift was meaningful and lasting, not with just words, but also with action. The result was the Scholarship Fund, a program designed to open the doors for young Assyrians chasing academic excellence. And in a short amount of time, and from its inception in 2022, the impact has been undeniable. Over $115,000 in scholarship awards have already been distributed to students across our diocese. Helping them and helping their families pay for tuition, to pursue their dreams, and to build futures that reflect the values of our Church and our Assyrian heritage. This fund reflects values that His Holiness holds dear to his heart: discipline, education, and community. It also honors the legacy of his predecessor, the late Mardoncha IV, who instilled in him and all of us the drive to pursue excellence in every area of life, and most importantly, higher education. Let us all continue to support this mission to the families, not only financially, but with our prayers, our time, and our encouragement. Because when we invest in the next generation of Assyrians, when we believe in our youth, we are building a stronger, more faithful, and more empowered Assyrian future. Thank you all, and may God bless you all. With that being said, for this year's scholarship fund, I would like to ask Queen Dilu to read up the names and to recognize our scholarship awards.
Tanya Odisha.
Pierre Yonan Jr.
Robin Edward. Mark Antar. Ramel Corcus. Ashley Ishaya. Tomas Hamu. Faith Hoshaba. Ramina Corcus. And Andrew Solapa.
And last but not least, with this scholarship, these scholarship awards were only able to come to fruition in memory of Angel Kindo. There was a dedication by the Detroit Youth Group and their alumni in memory of the youth patron St. Mark Benjamin Shimon. Dedicated by William Andrew Lazar. Another scholarship was also dedicated by Raman, Carla, and the entire Reyes family. Another scholarship was also dedicated in the memory of Benjamin Shemiran Scharia, in memory of Elishua Imma Shimon, in memory of Emmanuel Chamu, and also dedicated by Dr. Bolis Polis and the Omni Dental Group, and last but not least, dedicated by the Shino Real Estate Group. So we thank our donors again for the scholarship and for their support.
Now I would like to welcome our high school graduate speech by Ramina Corcus. Before that, I will read her short biography. Ramina Corcus is a Niles North High School graduate expected to attend University of Illinois, Chicago, seeking a degree in chemistry on a pre-pharmacy track as a guaranteed professional program admission student. Ramina is on the fundraising chair for Margiorgis Cathedral Youth Committee, member of the Margiorgis Cathedral Choir, and was an executive member for 4 years of Niles North Assyrian Club, where she advocated for Assyrian representation and cultural awareness at D219. Now I'd like to welcome Ramina to the stage to give her speech.
Radishute Mergorgis Klitaya, Chasute Marpolis Benyamin, Chasute Maramanol Yusef, Babawatin Kahne, Chadsen Shemshane, U Eskulai Mochebe, Shamalochon. My memories of the church began long before I truly understood what it meant to belong here. I remember sitting on the left side of the last row in the first few seats next to the stained glass windows every Sunday at Mergorgis. There were even times when my brother and I were too rowdy. My mom would hand us baby wipes and would have us wipe down the chairs and windowsills just to keep us busy. Back then, I didn't fully understand why we were at church every Sunday. but now I can say I do. As I got older, I joined the Meguegus choir and began to understand the depths behind the hymns and prayers I had listened to for years. My faith started to become something I chose for myself, not something I was raised with. I officially joined the youth my freshman year of high school in 2021, not knowing what to expect. Through weekly Bible studies, monthly fun nights, and annual youth conferences, it became one of the most meaningful aspects of my life. While growing in my faith, I began high school at Niles North in 2021, where I was met with a new set of challenges and distractions. There were times when the temptation of worldly things, like school games, the parties, or the need to fit in, pulled at me. It would have been very easy to get swept up in all of it, but instead, I found myself constantly drawn back to the church. When my friends were spending their Friday nights under the stadium lights, I found myself choosing the church over and over again. And while it wasn't always the easiest choice, it was the one I needed the most. The more I gave to the church, the more I realized how much it was giving back to me. Because of the foundation my faith gave me, I attended and stood before the District 219 School Board to push for the inclusion of the first ever Assyrian language and culture courses in the country, which has successfully been implemented at Niles North, Niles West, and Maine East high schools. Later on, I then helped introduce Assyrian genocide remembrance into the district's modern world history curriculum. But during these times, I wasn't just representing myself. I was speaking on behalf of the generations of Assyrians whose stories deserve to be heard. Standing up and speaking in front of the board members came with a lot of pressure. But in those moments, I felt the support of my community, my fellow Assyrians that were in the room, and my faith. Now, as a graduated senior, I serve as the fundraising chair on the Meguegus Youth Committee. Being in this role for 6 months has taught me so much about leadership, communication, and involvement. Planning for events like restaurant fundraisers, dinners, or a refresher sale might seem like logistics, but in reality, they're about ways to bring people together. I've grown so much, not just spiritually, but personally, and after seeing the impact youth involvement can have, I feel even more motivated to help lead others in the same direction. I believe in what has been handed to us, the faith, the history, the sacrifices of those who came before us, and I believe we have a duty to carry it forward. The church doesn't just need attendance, it needs hands and hearts willing to serve. We are the future of the church, and with that comes the responsibility that cannot be passed off or delayed. It's easy to think that someone else will step up, or that someone else will take care of the work, but that person could be you. There will definitely be moments of doubts and frustrations, but we are not called to be perfect. We are called to be faithful. That when we show up, the sacrifices of our ancestors were not to no avail, that their faith was not the final chapter, but just the beginning. So as we step into a new chapter of our lives, let us carry the church in everything we do. Let us shape how we live and how we love. Let it be the foundation beneath us and what keeps us grounded. Let the education we've gained and the connections we form not end with personal growth alone, but tools we use to give back and strengthen the church that shapes us. Thank you.
Now we'll introduce the 2025 high school graduates. Before we do that, I just have some information for the graduates that you will come up on the stage and then you'll go out to the hall and you can receive your certificate from there. Shamasha Elbron and Wilson will guide you to your seats. I'd like to ask His Grace Mara Manuel to present the certificates and the medallions. Ramel Rafael Guivargues, Niles North High School. Ashley Ishaya, New Trier Township High School. Tomas Camo, Maine East High School. Ramina Rafael Guivargues, Niles North High School. John Schlemon, Niles North High School. Alan Farid Kana, Niles West High School. Austin David Chico, Niles West High School. Charbel Albert Lazar, Niles West High School. Paul Rafael Eto, Glenbrook South High School. Tabitha Alfred Oraha, Maine East High School. Justin Mead, Niles West High School. Jonathan Vessel, Maine East High School. Johnny Shimon, Niles North High School. Danya Mary Mamo, Niles North High School. Nina Zomaya, Niles North High School. Sharb El Warda, James B. Conant High School. Onel Eddie Murad, Niles North High School. Albron Milton Khido, Prospect High School. Ramson Clark Gio, Wheeling High School. Nineveh Miriam Khavir, Classical Conversations High School. Miriam Ator Marbina, Lake Park High School. Saba Khori Hermes, Niles North High School. Kristen Eto, Glenbrook South High School. Gracie Botros, Niles North High School. Jacob Malik, Glenbrook South High School. Marietta Misho, Niles West High School. A huge round of applause for all the 2025 high school graduates.
Once again, congratulations to all the high school graduates, and God bless you. Now we have the honor of hearing from one of our distinguished college graduates. Before she comes up to speak, I'd like to briefly share a bit about her journey. Onella began her studies at UIC, where she majored in neuroscience and graduated with the highest Latin honors and departmental distinction. Following 3 years of undergraduate studies, she completed a post-baccalaureate year at UIC, during which she finished her research on autism and served as a teaching assistant. Onella then earned her Doctor of Medicine degree from Chicago Medical School at Rosalind Franklin University. During her time at Rosalind Franklin, Onella completed and published multiple papers in the field of anesthesiology. She will now complete her intern year at Resurrection Medical Center, followed by an anesthesiology residency at Northwestern University. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Onella Neal to the stage.
سلام عليكم وشبري خاب كلكم خي قرار بقرا لقالي بشتي برشتا من كل نقالة college and high school and university قد يوني مملد إديوما. Thank you. لما رابط جدي وبعين وخيم داني نقالة high school بنو خملتها بسبارة شرين college هبدي دانا برياشة شكوتة لنا برشتا بيقام دانا. إنا بحيرتها من عادها ودوخت دانا مني قريتها مصيب هرقنا college and medical school كشيروتا. وبين أول خراب ورختة ومكتشخنتي وين هي لقد يعلم من آلها مني شدنا ومتيت مطيرنا بعوتي لقى كل وسكلا قد قاري في ويدي لقد من آلها هاوي خترجم قارها بغزالك يدخل بطري لقالو لا مخبليتو مدوخت الضانا قني شوفهم أنا أخنم شاريرو تبلا أخن آلها أو نهمنا شهازر إلى شميرا تدخلتها لقالم. To finish in English, this year marks 10 years since I moved to the United States. But I've already accomplished one of my biggest dreams, which is becoming a doctor. It's a very long journey to get here, and at times it truly felt so impossible. But I trust that God has a perfect plan for each one of us, and I encourage you to knock on that door today and ask Him, Lord, what is it that I can do for your kingdom? I trust that He's faithful to answer that request every single time. He will take your efforts and elevate them. He will hear you knock and will open that door for you. That's His promise to us, and He's faithful to keep it. Class of 2025, you've worked really hard to get here, and your accomplishments deserve to be celebrated. Don't forget to give God the glory for His strength that got you here, and don't forget to thank all the individuals that have played a role in getting you this far. Congratulations, I'm truly honored to have been a part of your class. I pray for God's guidance and love, and that you would feel His presence all your days. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Onella. We will now move on to introducing our college graduates. Just a quick announcement, you guys will do the same thing the high school graduates did and go around to the hall. If I can please have His Grace Marcos Benyamin come up to the center of the stage. Onella Neal, Rosalind Franklin University of Medicine and Science, Doctor of Medicine. Alexandria Abraham, DePaul University, Bachelor's of Science, School of Business. Nicole Victoria Khoshaba, University of Alabama, Tuscaloosa. College, degree in nursing. Mary Alice Catan, University of Illinois at Chicago, Bachelor's in Biochemistry. Adam Ashur Bible, North Park University, Bachelor's in Politics and Government. Ashur Lazar, the University of Chicago, Masters in Public Policy. Dylan Guergues Chico, Northeastern Illinois University, Masters in Special Education. Natasha Natalia Odisho, North Park University, Bachelor's in Business and Economics. Aiden Joseph Agachan, DePaul University, Bachelor's in Cybersecurity. Ramina Nicola, University of Leeds, Masters in Modern History. Alexandra Shimon, at Oakton College, degree in nursing. Joseph Anwaya, Oakton College, Associates in Applied Sciences and Automotive Technology. Hala Anwaya, Northeastern University, Masters in Special Education Program. Nicole Sandra Wilson, Illinois State University, Bachelor's in Finance. Randy Edouard, University of Illinois at Chicago, Bachelor's in Finance. Ashur Daniel, Loyola University, Chicago, Masters in Cybersecurity. Andrew William Ishaya, Shreden College, Plumbing and Construction Management Certificate. Joshua Marcos, Loyola University, Chicago, double bachelor's in neuroscience. Joseph Isho, University of Illinois at Chicago, Masters of Architecture. Allison Sima Khoshabe, University of Chicago, double bachelor's in economics and public policy with a history minor. Marla Shmuel, Northeastern Illinois University, Associates in Arts. Amilda Hannah Schneeman, University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign, Bachelor's in Chemistry and minor in Business. Olivia Murad, Loyola University, Chicago, Bachelor's in Biochemistry. Linda Benjamin Kanu, Oakton College Associates in Early Childhood Education. Benel Sargun Odisho, North Park University, Bachelor's in Business Marketing. Miriam Sawa, North Park University, Bachelor's in Biomedical Sciences. We will also be announcing the trade and vocationals. We'll have Alexia Kando, New Age Spa Institute, Aesthetics. Okay, Andrew William Ishaya, Shreden College Plumbing Certificate and Construction Management. Congratulations to all the college graduates, and God bless them. It's now my great privilege to invite His Grace Bishop Marpolis Benjamin to offer a final speech and blessings for our graduates.
شما وور روح القدس شلالمي قد يشوت مرد وقسلتها أكوني خسيوت أمانور مرة أمانور بباتي كان مشمشان كله خمبنون بناطيتها قديشتا وانتنخيرتها وطولتها شلامت مارني شمشي خاون كله خون ورمشوخن طاوات وبركاته وخوشيبوخن هاو بريخن برخ خادو تقول تلقاتي قتلخ كالم دقا خيتا أمرن قابلون وبناتا congratulations on your graduation for your achievement, your dedication to education, and God bless. This is a beginning. You have to continue still more and more and to grow up in education because we are proud of you and you are going to work for your church, for your nation, for your people, for your family, and for yourself for the end. May God bless you, and again congratulations for your on your graduation. قد يوخنو قبيتو توخن مخبي ربلا شكل دار سبغزان كله بوخنا مخالي خدش مالي خيتم بينا سبب ليلا جنايت هاي خميشن ديانز هاو ربا شخينا so باين هم زمن قبوش رابا قدانت قدينا جو college and university graduate ويده قمودي سبب أخمن لتايوت الديان أخشو تابوتا أخمن تيوخن نتروات مدن خط لتبوت من إيران العراق سوريا لبنان دكان خيمة وإتلان culture و tradition الجامن و culture و tradition ديان قديشة سبب إينا identity الديان إما تبريخ أخرن آتوراي وخ لا أخشي بلشانة آتوراي دي وخمزومة ألا إتلان خا historical and cultural background قد يربصارا الخارج and ancient history قد يبقرايو history of Mesopotamia and بالضبط إن جو أترواتت جالوتا جو diaspora مو جالك أوديخا بخشاوتي جالك أخنا ميخ modernization يعني modernization جو خيوتا شو تابيتا بدنا أتروات modernization للا معناه قتاريخا liberal modernization معناه إلى قتاريخا حكيمة أديومة قد يدخل يلبان أديومة وشكل خبيدة مني قد مبلخخنا خدم دي البقراء يونيفرسيتي دي لواي انجينير خدم قد لواي دكتور خدم قد لواي بقراء كمبيوتر for sure جو يونيفرسيتي معلوم بنا دخل مبلخ التكنيك والتكنولوجي قد ما ساهاويني خاقود انجينير and خاقود دكتور خاقود سيرجن خاقود كوميتيلة سو أخنا أمد قدير بقراء لخا من سبب شو تابوتا إلى خميكسشر من كل أرز ونقبة وجورة وسورة educated non educated graduated non graduated كلن إيو خطوط people قد يفهمون so ab population أمريكا كمايوت ناشدية قد يرجع تروات جالوتة جارك آويخن modernized قمودي قد ماسخ خيخ ومودرنايزد إلى شكلخ لي يلبان ديوما وما بلخخ لقبيدا ويطرانا ادجانا ميري قاتوخن يتنفرق بالناشا هاو ليبرال وبالناشا هاويني مودرنايزد ليبرال إلى خماني ديانو إتلا خدفنشن إتلا المودرنايزد إلى خدفنشن خينا احنا for sure بخاير يخاطر أخ أمريكا قد eaten different cultures, different peoples, different ethnics, different traditions, different, but among these differences, there is a nation which they call themselves Assyrian. So, Assyrian, مودلا قديا قد اخنا بشرى ببالخيخ من البانت قد تنشقيله ليلة اختي قبيدا برسو بايد ديانوخو قد يبيتون طنطا قد حصليت المودي حصليت خيوتا خطة التخمنتا خطة جالك شكل بخلة تخمنتا جالك شكل بخلة زيتا جالك شكل خيوترانا قمودي قد اخنا خيخ قد قدمه قيومة منبار منه إن اخنا خيخ قعديو اخنا خصيرة إن قد خيخ قدمه لازم إلى جانا شيء من خلال خزومن جو أحوالات قدينا قومي جو دنيا إديو ميوما أنا شقري مالي قد إلى هونانا إتلى تكنولوجي خزيلو خن لبا مدخل نشمع خزيلو خن إت بيجرز مويلا عين إيوا تكنولوجي وعقل داروتا ورابع خن ديانا خين قدينا بايا جو المديان أن آيفون وآيباد وتكنولوجي قدينا مبلوخو so tomorrow is belong to people that they are technologized قد إتلو خخمتها وعقل داروتا قد أختوخن إتن ياروتا قدمة انهرتو ديتنا أمتوخن آتوريتا سو جارك هاويتن أختوخن هديرو جانوخن قدمة لا أختي أنا شكلي ودي graduate university doesn't تلخن no جارك هاويلوخن productions mood productions cultural productions social productions religious productions كل خمدت قد بغزايتون إلى سباي قالك احنا كلنا بالخمودان ليلة أختي ديوخن احنا كلنا إيوه خمودان قد ديوخ بلاخا so ما تبتون البالة ليلة قيانو كنترتاسوخن ليلة قدامت أنا من مشكلة خدنا بالخم تازم بالخم إن قدام من ديوي داود شويلة مني خسيرة إن قختي قد أنا قارن وليبن وقد طرسن زوزة قياني ولها من شريكة يخيشوتها باي ديا أنا خسيرة سبب رابنا شيء أغديا دا أطرا آتوراي إيتك ما أنت تخمنونا أديو هيج من دي من اللي بياشا هيج من دي ونا شيء بايش مني قد بعنا قدمه سو أختوخن عائلة باو تدي منوخن بليز تخمنوا المودي قد أخنا الميخن خيشو تباي خاتي قد أخنا تخمنت دي خبويو من مدنخا إما تخمنتا قديدا تا بالخامة وقدودو كبالخامة وقال خليلة بالخامة I'm sorry أخنا خكمة من ديانة إبايخ ودخلت مدنخا إذا ليلة خميلخا سو إتلان من مدنخا جارك modernized ودخل شابر نخلا ساق نخلا ودخل شابرتا قد بلخا قاتا قد شكل خيطرانا منه وعين إلى كليتا اللوغن قد بتلوغن شكيلة القرطاسة من اليونيفرسيتي إن أختوخن لبالخيتون كملتوخن كأيتوخن خين لبالخيني. So you are responsible because you got graduation, you got science, knowledge, education from university to help and to share your knowledge with others. Otherwise, if you keep for yourself, then it will be as a book in a library. In a imat havitun ekhkhmtokhun, you will be like a book read by many and useful for many. هذا خاويتون شاك يبيتون يترانا ومردوطة هيريتون قشوتا لا خازيتون خزيتون لو يكتا هو يجورتا أخ فيلسوفية خازيتون قصة رخمة يسقيتون وقتوكن إتون ياروت أتطمر دقي أخي تفي كلكم بمارن مريا الله بارخ كلكم قرتسوكن هاو بريخة وهاو بسيمة يوت الديان قد تقولون شيتا بواجبوتها تجبرون الداها الدا graduation blessing ceremony قد ويدالو بخبص لرا وبسيمة باين منتا من مير ميوغرتا أن تانس قد ويلا منن هر هذا كل خينت قد أماني واختوكن أواهات قد شجعتون قيالوكن قبنونوكن قبناتوكن قد قاريني مريا الله بارخ كلوكن مريا الله بارخ قايتن ومريا الله بارخ قاونتن برخن وشفقة من الكسلة وبهيرتت بدون نبناتا شابيرة قد we are proud of you. May God bless you and thank you.
خي تبعين أمرن هو يبرختا أها بوركتا قكلو خون وبخير مرة يبتخازخو خون يوشوشاطا منتيتا أميناي إتلان ترى مغبرياته مغبرتا قمتا إلى إتلان قبل طيبوتا ربطا من كل سنداني خويرا يناد معيخا أها عودوتا الهيتوتا أني دينا بوايا ACOE Media Team, ACOE Radio Program, ACOE Ladies Auxiliary, ACC Committee, ACA Committee, Mayor Antennas, Saganash Flowers by Julie Kako, NL Sweets and Catering by Niran Shmuel, with Not on Events and Humboldt House. A round of applause for all of them. And for all the graduates, please remain in your seats. We'll have a picture. First we'll ask the scholarship, then high school, and then college to come up the stage.
من كم صار نسلوتها أختي بخشان هوا خد شبهيو خوين سبصيرو بو خم خينا سو بخدايخ صار خصلتها بشكل شمت مريالي بس ما نكلم لك لوخن شمبابا برونا روخت خوش الالمين ببركاتو في أعمالي بيشي بورخري جواتو خلطة خمت ماروت خو بيشي نطير سردانو مشري أعمالي شينو بدايموتا بشلامو بكاملوتا جو طايب بخو جو إيتو خو جو داعبتا وجو أمتن آتوريتا أديب كل زونا العالم ألمين آمين مريالله بارك الله